What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and I'm going to be talking about a card right now that you must have. Okay, now if there's any must-have card, this is the only one that I'm going to give you a pass on. And no, it's not Randy Moss. And let me explain to you why it's not Randy Moss before you say, yo, bro, but you love Randy Moss. Yes, that's a fact. I love him more than any other wide receiver ever in NFL history. I think he's the best wide receiver ever. I don't care. Wherever I go, I just go hard with that, bro. I don't care. Randy Moss is the best. Shut up. Well, no, I don't do it like that. We debate it. I get a couple guys with the Jerry Rice. I get guys that are bringing up other dudes. What was the other dude somebody brought up? I can't remember. The last time I had a debate. Well, T.O. was brought up in it. I don't know who the other guys were. There was somebody, like some old school guys, like dudes that used to catch back in the day when nobody was watching football, like black and white TV stuff. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. Randy Moss is the best, okay? I'm not sure or confident enough to tell you guys to go after Randy Moss, no holds barred, at the launch, because I don't know how he's going to be running around. If he's running around like the idiot that he runs around like right now in Madden 18, then I'm just going to pass on him, and I'm going to let you guys know straight up why I'm passing on him. And it's point blank, period. Because the game shouldn't play like that. Like what's going on, like it shouldn't be happening, and I'm not for it. So I'm not going to even, get into that situation. I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys know, look, I'm going to show you the footage. This is what this guy's doing. This is what's happening. We're not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do something else. Okay? So it's not Randy Moss. Who would it be? Go ahead. I'm going to give you one guess. Some of you guys are going to cheat and write it down after I already announced it, but it is what it is. The answer is Team Diamond Jalen Ramsey. Okay? He comes in as a 92 overall. He has an 88 speed. I don't care about all the other stuff that he has, his own man, whatever. He's going to be a must-have card. Okay? Now, I'm going to let you guys understand something. Over the last 2 years, because of 17 and 18, the cornerback position has been extremely vital. In Madden 16, it didn't matter. You were getting aggressive caught on, it didn't matter. You're getting the business. I don't care who you had back there. OBJ was going to make your life a living hell. And not only that, the regular punter was going to OBJ catch you in 16. So it was like pretty much, look, bro, I just want to, if I could like remove something from my memory, it would be Madden 16 after the first patch. Okay, because it just became a complete nightmare. Prior to the patch, you were able to swat the ball out. It was fine. Bro, they went crazy after the first patch. Dudes were throwing 90-yard passes to 4-foot receivers, and they were mossing like, Charles Williams. Who was that? Who was it? Charles Woodson. All the great corners are just getting mossed. So I don't want to even think about Madden 16. 17 and 18, they gave back more of the Madden 15 feel, where the corners were actually mattering. Well, they mattered. You know what I'm saying? Like the height, the speed, things like that. Obviously, with the way that this game is right now, as bad as the gameplay may have gotten, defense really still matters, okay? Like, certain corners will play the ball different than other ones, and I know you guys have seen it. We don't know why it happens, because pretty much it was like mainstream before the most recent patch, where they patched target passing, where if you had a better corner with a certain zone coverage, he would play a C route no matter what. After the patch, all corners are stupid, okay? But what still matters? Their height, their speed, things like that. Unless you get a corner with very, very high zone who's just going to stay with a player no matter what, all of them really matter, okay? So why would I go defensive? Why would I take Jalen Ramsey on a defensive level? Let me explain something to you about this situation with the Team Diamond Jalen Ramsey. Ideally, it makes sense to take him simply because he's Jalen Ramsey and EA is going to make him play like Jalen Ramsey. Let me repeat that. He's Jalen Ramsey, and EA is going to make him play like Jalen Ramsey. So, in other words, they're going to cheat, okay? In certain cases, you're not going to be able to throw the ball on his side. If what I'm reading is correct about what they've done and how they've revamped the defensive system, he's going to be a savage beast in this game, okay? What does that mean for you, though? As far as like grinding and everything like that, should you do whatever you have to do to get the card? It's not something that I'm telling you that you need to be able to, go and not pay your mortgage for 5 weeks to be able to do it. That's not what I'm doing, okay? What I'm telling you is, if you're willing to go out and spend that kind of money to do those type of things, what you're going to have to understand is, like, he's only got a +1 more speed than this for the Team Diamond at the launch, which is very, very huge, which makes me understand that the meta of speed is going to be 88 also. Just so we pointed out, because EA's magic number has been 88 over the last couple of years, but that's neither here nor there. Let me continue with what I was saying. You won't lose with Jalen Ramsey, Team Diamond. You will be able to lose with other cards, though. But this card, Launch of Madden 19, you won't lose with it. This card will remain until they do a team, like a team of the week or something like that, of another corner, like maybe a Latigoat, something like that. Maybe Latigoat goes out, locks up Julio Jones savagely, just do whatever he wants to do. Yeah, I know he was holding him in the last couple games, whatever. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, tell me more. Tell me more, Falcons fans. Yeah, Lattimore was holding him. But listen, let me just let you understand that. The only way his price is going to go down if you go ahead and get the Team Diamond is one of two ways. It won't matter about corners in Madden 19, which we'll discover that very quickly, okay? Or another card comes out that's suitable and compares to him like a Latigo, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Marshawn Lattimore's name ring bells in prison cells. Like, don't get it twisted. The dude will come out and he will lock up. Falcons fans will say that he's holding Julio, though. But listen, that's neither here nor there, okay? The only way this guy's price goes down is, like I just said, if we realize that the traits of his card does not matter, or Marshawn Lattimore gets a card released that's a team of the week or something like that, all right? Which is very, very liable to happen, but that's not until the season starts. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are the chances that EA just starts releasing wild things continuously every week after launch? I don't know. It depends on what they want to do, because they're already giving us so many different options at launch. I don't know how much more they can do. It just doesn't seem to make much sense. Like, what else can they possibly do to get people to spend more money? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So we have to look at it according to this. If you want a card that you're going to invest in that's going to maintain its value, you got to go Team Diamond. It's realistically no other way but to go Team Diamond, because you really can't lose with it. No matter what happens with the game, no matter how they patch it, for at least the first two months, Jalen Ramsey is worth the price of admission. Like, this dude is going out there and playing D. And this is what I'm like, even with regs, like if you go and play regs right now when you use the Jaguars, you'll notice that unless you have a really, really good wide receiver, you're not doing anything to Jalen Ramsey, because EA knows what they're doing with the traits and everything like that. And I think that Jalen has proven himself over the last season that he's a corner that you don't really want no parts of. I really do believe he's proven that. So when you look at it along those lines, you have to assess when you're going to be willing to spend this money. And I have people that are asking me to make videos about even spending more than 100, which I'll get to, in a future video, depending on the different price ranges. Because some of you guys want to spend a lot, some of you guys don't want to spend a lot, and I got to make sure that everybody gets the information that they need so that nobody gets left out. So that's my obligation to make sure that that's done. So I'll get to those as well. But this is a situation, right? If you choose to go ahead and get this Jalen Ramsey, like I'm vouching for it. I'm vouching for the Team Diamond card just based on the basic stats that I've seen. I already know that card's gonna hold you over for a very long time. And will he get mossed? We have to wait to see. What makes me nervous is that the standard edition has Antonio Brown in it. He's a tiny receiver. He's running around, but unguardable receiver, but he's short. Okay? Which is why people always have the debate with him and Julio, even though I think he's much more productive and just a more outstanding savage than Julio. Julio's 6'3", bro. Julio going up and getting them balls like that. You feel me? Like, he's just a bigger receiver. And that's the type of league that we're in. But Antonio can beat you so many different ways. And that's the reason that I'm really scared about Madden 19. Because he's on the cover. And the last time we had a wide receiver on the cover, you guys remember what happened? Go ahead, bro. Think about it. OBJ. Everybody was doing the OBJ one-handed catch. My mom's was doing it, bro. Like, it was crazy. But let's not go back to the past. Let's continue on with the future. Jalen Ramsey is going to be able to defensively do what you need for one side of the field. He's going to take away one side of the field for you. Okay? So with that being said, you won't have to worry about a lot of things that with the other basic corners you might have to worry about. So that's why I'm comfortable with telling you that. And no matter what corner I compare, even his core elite, you know what I'm saying? You could look at some of the stuff. His diamond at launch is going to probably be similar to throughout the year a lot of the corners that we're going to be getting as legends and everything else like that. Because realistically, I could put this same core elite in my lineup right now and replace these other guys, and he would still play just like them. Would you burn him occasionally? Probably. If I pressed and did something stupid, more than likely you would burn him, but he would play unbelievable. That's just because he's Jalen Ramsey. So depending on what they're saying about, the thresholds with the zones and everything like that, and all the different archetypes and everything that's going on, we will be able to detect very, very quickly if EA is holding up their price of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? The price of whatever they're saying, the price of the bargain, however that saying goes. I don't know sayings, but I do know this. If you get this card, you're all set for, like, I would probably logically tell you that you could keep him for the whole year. But I'm not ready to say that yet because I don't know how the game plays. But I know he's good enough to be something that no matter what you do, you will be fine with that choice. That's why I had to put this out there, because people are asking me what card is a must-have. In my opinion, over offense and everything else, you got to have a good defense in this game. Madden 19, you're going to have a decent defense in the game. And it is what it is. It's just as simple as that. It's no way possible that you're going to be able to survive Madden 19 without a decent defense. Because as much as they've added the one cut, the push to pile, the real player movement, all that stuff, as far as the offensive side of the ball goes, they secretly added a lot of things defensively that you guys are not picking up on. You guys are not really reading the blogs and seeing what they're doing, but a lot of things are being changed. You guys have to be well aware of that and understand that that's going to affect every single aspect defensively of the game. So if you were going with one player, why not make the smart choice? Why not go with the number one corner in the NFL? You see what I'm saying? Why not do that? And again, I'm choosing him over going after Randy Moss simply because defense is always going to be more prevalent. They make the defense OP. And the computer just does ridiculous things. They jump routes that they shouldn't. All kind of crazy things happen. And it's based on the actual player. Jalen Ramsey, his name says it all. If you think there's a better player, a better must-have at the launch of Madden 19, I would love to hear who you suggest. Leave it in the comments. Until next time, one love.